What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's KB and we locked in. Now let's jump into it. Today, we're going to be taking a look at YNW Bortlen's testimony that he gave to detectives while he was still in the hospital following what all went down. So without further ado, let's go. Okay, so far, we've looked at every day of the YNW Melly trial and even had a great weekend review with America's attorney, where we talked about everything that happened in court. Well, almost everything. I'm sure some of y'all noticed that there was one thing missing from it all, and that's the day that they played YNW Bortlen's interrogation in court. There were really two reasons for that. One is the audio from the interrogation in court was basically inaudible, and two is so that we can have a look at the original audio and break it down by itself. Now, from my understanding of it, this testimony is the reason that red flags started to go up for detectives and is what gave them the start to implicating Melly in the first place. From what I understand, this wasn't his first statement. There was one that took place before this where he told him where the shooting allegedly took place, but this interrogation is them doubling back because they think his story didn't add up. Now, before we jump into it, I want to say shout out to Drip Drop from Crime Circus. Every time I'm looking for interrogation footage, Crime Circus is the place I go to. Bro is legit like a banker, except with interrogation footage. Y'all go check out Crime Circus's channel when you're done here, because bro really does deserve the success with how much effort that he puts into his work. Now, he's the one that made the subtitles and everything for this video so that we can understand what's happening. And with all of that being said, let's see what Bortlen's statements to the investigators were.
Henry? What's up, man? How you guys doing, man? Hey, my name is Detective Bertrand, and this Detective Mark Moretti. We're here to talk to you about what happened.
So one of the detectives in this interrogation is Mark Moretti, which is the detective that Melly's defense team argued had a prejudice towards YNW. And they basically claimed that once he found out Melly was signed and famous, they got tunnel vision and solely focused on him as a suspect. Now let's see if we can see any of those predetermined prejudices throughout this interview.
Circus on YouTube.
Okay, all right. Listen, we need you to be straight up with us and tell us where this happened, okay? My understanding, you told these officers something, but the evidence doesn't show that it happened there.
I'm telling you where it happened, officer. Right off of the exit. Right off the exit. As soon as I almost got to the light.
Okay, tell me what happened.
Man, I was playing music, getting off the exit. I was already getting sleepy, almost home. You know what I'm saying? And like just out of nowhere, like I just heard gunshots, you know what I'm saying? So, and I ducked down, you know what I'm saying, in the car.
Hey, well,
and I almost crashed the car.
Let me back you up a few minutes. Where were you coming from?
I was coming from the studio, from Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale studio. Which way did you take?
I took I-75, 595 to here to
75.
Expressway. Yeah.
Then you took 75 south?
That's what if you coming from Fort Lauderdale and you take 595, right?
Yeah.
And you get off and to get on the expressway, right? Yeah, so yes, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And then we got off in Memoir exit.
Exit.
And then when I got past, you know, the little 3 turning signals?
Yeah.
When I got past that,
Which turn signal were you in? Which turn lane were you in?
I wasn't it. Like, I was getting off the exit. When I got off the exit, after that light, when you make the right,
Yep.
I came down. You know what I'm saying? I was coming down to the light. You know what I'm saying? And as I'm passing through the light, you know what I'm saying?
But was you what lane were you in?
I was in the left lane. I wasn't in the left lane, but I was in the left lane.
Left. He's on the far left side.
Yes.
Okay. And so you were already turning onto Miramar Parkway, or you start hearing the shots?
I was already. Y'all not.
Now these detectives actually didn't start off too weak. They're verifying the details about where it went down, so they keep asking over and over about it. Now this is possibly to see if his story changes or if the details change, or simply because they might actually be incompetent. I'm not sure, but I feel like Bortlen is being very specific with them, so I'm not sure where the failure to communicate is coming from. Also, cell phone location data is going to play a big part in this case in the coming days. So if he's saying in great detail where it all happened, but their phones were never at that location, it's a problem, right? So that's what they're currently doing, trying to verify the details while also seeing if anything changes from statement to statement. But I feel like Bortlen is being pretty specific and consistent with his statement so far.
I got off the exit.
Yes.
Okay. I got off the exit. I'm already off of the exit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I made the right.
Okay.
You see the 3 turn lights, right?
Yes.
Okay, I went through that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Went through that.
Were you going west or east?
I was going, west is this way, right?
No. Okay.
What actually would help? Where were you going?
I was going to my house. Our house.
Where's your house at?
Our house is over in by Silver Lakes.
Okay.
18521 Southwest 44th Street. Over there, I can't really
What is it?
It's 185.
18-5.
Yes, 185 21
This is a presentation by Crime Circus on YouTube.
Southwest 44th Street.
What?
44th Street.
44th Street. Okay, so you were going west. Okay, because you're saying that you made a right.
I'm getting off of the expressway. You make a right to go west. You know what I'm saying? To go west.
If you're coming south on I-75 and you take the westbound exit,
you make a.
there's 3 turning lanes that go right. That's what it's
so you made a right. Did you get to Dykes?
What's that? I'm not from down here, so I don't know. Man.
Okay, once you make the right off of 75, the exit, there's another light there. There's that's where the shopping center is. On the right-hand side, there's a shopping center. There's
you talking about
gas station,
you talking about like Chick-fil-A and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like I got like around that area, and I started hearing it. When I heard it, I was just like, you know what I'm saying? I ducked and I almost crashed the car. You know, so I hit the median a little bit. But you know what I'm saying, I almost crashed the car and I stayed ducked for a little bit. I couldn't really see anything. I couldn't really see anything because I'm like trying to avoid from getting shot. Like I'm blessed to be here right now. Like I'm like I don't know like.
Yeah, and you didn't hear anything, they didn't yell anything was said.
Man, the car was still rolling forward. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying not even, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to stay safe, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to even get hit, and I'm scared, you know what I'm saying, for my life right now. And the car just rolling. I don't know what car, which way it went, you know what I'm saying, nothing.
You have a description of the car?
That's what I'm saying, I couldn't see anything. Like I was.
Here's the hard part where we're having a hard time to understand is that we shut down that entire area and we had officers shoulder to shoulder walk it out. They didn't find as much as one shell casing. They didn't find one piece of glass. Nothing. Nothing to what you said adds up. And it's hard.
So let me start by saying there's nothing wrong with giving a statement to law enforcement if you witness something bad happen. But if it starts to feel like you're being interrogated, not questioned, because they are different things, you need to ask for a lawyer. And if I was going to pinpoint the exact time that it would have been appropriate, if not at the start, it would have been right now. What the detective has essentially done is straight up called Bortlen a liar. This should have been Bortlen's red flag, and the moment he requested an attorney, but he doesn't. Y'all remember? Always request an attorney. And I also want to point out one other thing here that I also noticed. The detective just said how they went and searched the area and didn't find a single shred of evidence. Well, I find that search and that statement to be relatively useless. And let me tell you why. I don't believe that they searched the right area. Less than 2 minutes ago, they couldn't even pinpoint where it happened. And as this interrogation goes on, they continue to struggle to pinpoint where he is clearly saying it happened. So if the search that they are doing and using in court, where they say they did search and didn't find anything, is the search that happened before this interview, for me, it just isn't that damaging that they didn't find anything, because these detectives can barely get the location correct. So I can't really trust their search, but that's just me. Anyways, moving on.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, that's like...
I mean, for whatever reason, your 2 friends died. Are these your good friends?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These my... Like,
these your 2, I'm assuming, close friends.
Yeah, we got...
And you're doing them an in-service by not telling us the truth.
I'm telling you the truth, sir. I don't... Like, how... What do you want...
How do you make shell casings disappear?
I don't know. How can I tell you about a shell case
Circus on YouTube.
and I'm driving, ducking for my life, trying to make sure I don't get hit.
Yeah, for sure. This is the moment that I need an attorney.
And you telling me, you telling me about some shit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure I don't get hit. I'm driving. I'm trying to make sure I don't get hit. You know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna be worried about? You know what I'm saying?
I know it's not for you to worry about.
Shit crazy, bro.
But if you tell me it happened there's got to be some evidence there. There's going to be broken glass, just like there's broken glass over here from when you guys open the doors and stuff like that. Okay, there's going to be broken glass over there when the windows got shot out. There's going to be casings from the people shooting at your car. Okay, there's going to be evidence over there. Okay, right now, there's nothing.
Again, he can say that, but I just watched him struggle to understand where it happened. So how would he know?
Okay, now, I kind of think I know what happened because I got information that something else happened on the east side of the city in Pembroke Parks, but, you know, which sounds similar to your thing, but you need to be straight up with us, okay? Listen, I know you may be maybe you're scared, you know, but like Mark said, you're doing your friends a disservice. We can't do our job.
I'm not doing them no disservice. I'm telling you the straight up honest truth. Like I can't. What can I like tell you if I'm ducking for my life?
Circus on YouTube.
My head's over here, steering wheel's here. I'm trying to make sure I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But like I'm keeping the car straight by hitting median. You know what I'm saying? I'm that shit fucked me up, bro.
Let me ask you this.
When I look up and see them like how they looking. What the you think I'm like looking for a car? No, hell no. I'm trying to, man.
All right, well, you know, let's just forget about where it happened. Let's just put that on the back burner for a little while. Let's talk about why. Are you having issues with anyone?
So this is the first time during the interview that I've seen this detective try to search for another lead, but I think the reason he did it was twofold. One, he probably was curious if they had problems with anybody, and two, Bortlen was clearly becoming upset, and by shifting the focus for a moment, he could probably get him to calm back down. When a witness or suspect becomes agitated, the chance of him requesting legal counsel probably goes up significantly, so bringing that blood pressure back down can be a crucial technique to keeping the interrogation going. And I think he did a solid job at shifting the focus with that question that he just asked.
I mean, we are upcoming artists and stuff, so technically, like we have been having like, you know what I'm saying, like people like, you know, when you like start doing better than people, they start hating and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
So you had some jealousy issues.
Yeah, it's like jealousy issues, but but also like it's crazy because people they don't try us. You know what I'm saying? They talk like on social media. You know what I'm saying? But they see us and you know what I'm saying.
It's easier for them to talk shit on social media than it is to your face.
You know what I'm saying?
So who's been talking shit on social media?
Great question by the detective, and it was put in at exactly the right moment. See, now he successfully shifted Bortlen's mind away from the previous questions, which was aiming to have him basically self-incriminate. By doing so, he's brought himself another opportunity in the future to pursue that line of questioning without having Bortlen tap out immediately.
I haven't really been on there, but like he like my friend that's passed away now, God bless his soul. Shit fucking crazy. He was telling me like, right, he always was telling me about how people, just like today, he was telling me some folks from up our way.
What's up your way?
Like Vero Beach, like that's where I used to stay. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up there. So that's our hometown. You know what I'm saying?
So what did your friend say about from Vero Beach? What was he saying to you?
He was saying basically just like they were on like Instagram, Facebook, like sneak this, basically like folks like that's like don't even really like got no, I don't know, like they were just hating basically.
First of all, if you're an up and coming you know, in the music business,
It's gonna be-
you can be all over social media. That's how you make your mark.
Yeah.
So I know you know more about what's going on social media. You may not know where this happened today.
I'm not big. I don't be on it. I don't even have a phone, so I'm not like on it like how I'm just working, making music. You know what I'm saying?
I can't remember at this second, but did the prosecution say she had cell phone data from just 3 people, or did they say 4? If it's 4, then he just told them he doesn't have a phone. It could prove that he was indeed lying to the police during this interrogation. Y'all let me know, because I can't remember. Did they say they had cell phone data from 4 phones or 3 phones?
Making music and stuff. That's like what we all been doing. I don't really be in tune with that stuff. I'm trying to feed into it because like.
What's the name
I
of the
already
group
have,
and stuff?
Like, YNW.
What is it?
YNW.
YNW?
Yeah, but like, yeah, I don't give a fuck with that stuff because I already have a lot of other stuff going on in my life already.
Like what?
Like I be having like the help of my mom and stuff back down south. I mean up top north for Vero Beach because she has to stay with a friend right now, and my little sister's staying with her. My little sister's trying to grow up fast and stuff like that. So I have to like.
Are you supporting them?
Yeah, I'm supporting them.
How you supporting them?
Since we make music stuff, my homeboy Sign, he kind of like contributes and helps me out with my mom like his mom. So,
This is a presentation by Crime Circus on YouTube.
so crazy, bro.
With Anthony Williams,
Fuck.
what's his nickname?
His nickname?
Yeah, what do you call him? I'm sure you don't call him Anthony.
Sack.
What do you call him?
Sack.
Sack?
Yeah.
How you spell that?
S-A-K.
S-A-K? And that's how he's known on social media as Sack?
I don't really like that statement that much. I know you don't call him Anthony. How does he know what he calls him, bruh? And I want y'all to know, every time he refers to Sack in this video, outside of this question, Bortlen does in fact call him just Anthony. It just seems a little assumptive. Is that a word? Assumptive? I don't know. Anyways.
What about Chris Thomas?
Juvie.
What?
Juvie.
June?
Juvie.
Julie?
No. Juvie. J-U-V-Y.
Juvy?
And what are you known as?
I'm just known as my name.
My man?
My name. They call me my name.
My name?
No, my name.
But your name?
Yeah.
Court. Okay. Let me show you this real quick. Okay. I'm not a great artist, but this is the exit to I-75. Okay. You said you made a right here. These are the lights. This is the exit. This is Miramar Parkway. This is Chick-fil-A.
that's
This
like
is the
the
gas
curve. That's
station.
like the curve. The part that curves.
Yeah, yeah.
And
That's that goes like that. Yeah.
So we're back to the detective trying to find out where this all went down, even though he's already conducted a search of the area. Let's see if he can get it right, because I honestly have no faith in his geographical knowledge and awareness at this moment.
It was like on down, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
It was on down.
So did you pass Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, I passed. That's what I was
Did you
telling
pass this light here?
Yes, that's what I was telling you. I passed.
Oh, so you passed that light?
Yeah, I got on down. That's what I was telling you. I got on down.
Did you hear the Chili's?
Where's Chili's? Like Polo Tropical type.
Polo Tropical's on the other side of 75.
No, they have one.
Oh, they have a new one.
Close to 172.
Hey, do me a favor.
Yeah, they have a new
Go,
one. right there.
go to Google Maps. I can't do it on my phone.
Oh, so, yeah.
All right.
So he's close to 172 according to what they
Yeah.
said.
So we gotta go check 172.
You know where the Target is at?
That's where the polio shopping
Yeah, that's what the point.
Where the new Pollo Tropical is
I
being
don't go
built?
there, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know what Polo Tropical is.
Okay, the new one that's being built on Miramar Parkway. Did you get to that place?
Yeah, I got like right around the area.
Is that where the shooting happened?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be closer to 172.
So he's pinpointed exactly where it happened for the detective. Let's see if it clicks for him.
So you know where Target is at?
Yeah, I know.
The Target?
I know about Polo Tropical. I know. I just.
Okay, so is that where you were at?
Crime Circus on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yes, sir.
where the shooting happened?
Yes, sir. I was just telling y'all that's why I got off the accident stuff. I got off of.
Okay,
So let's pull it up and take a look. This is the street. He's trying to tell them he took the exit, went down, took the right. They got shot somewhere around right here by the Chick-fil-A, the Target, and the Polo Tropicana.
You got off the exit. At this point, was there a car following you that you noticed prior to?
Not really. I had to mute something. Like we had.
Did you guys have a beef with anybody on the highway?
We weren't. Shit,
Like a road rage type thing or anything?
We was vibing. Like,
What a weird question, right? Did y'all notice the cop car following you? Was the police following Melly? I don't remember them saying that at the trial. And why does the detective think there was a cop following them? I don't know. It's just a weird question if you ask me.
Okay, so now you get off, you pass Dykes. The shooting hasn't happened yet. Or did it happen yet?
You passed Chick-fil-A.
yes, I passed Chick-fil-A.
Did the shooting happen?
I got on past the light, and then it happened. Like.
So at the time that you passed Chick-fil-A, did the shooting already happen or no?
No.
Okay.
You said at the time I passed it.
Yeah.
Like a little after. You know what I'm saying? Just a little after.
Okay, so you passed the light over here.
Yeah.
The second light. After you pass the exit,
Yes,
there's a light there.
Yes,
You turn right, then there's an intersection there. So you were past the intersection, the shooting hadn't happened yet. Is that what you're saying?
And then I got right on past the light. Follow me? Right on past the light, sir. And no bullshit, bro. No bullshit. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And I swerve a little bit, hit the median, but like the car's still rolling, and like I'm still ducking. I'm trying not to be seen. You know what I'm saying? In the car.
Did you hit anything else other than the medium? Because you got damage to the hood of your car.
That was already.
The damage to the hood of the car was already there?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That happened on the trip. We had on the trip in Georgia. Somebody had to hit around us.
If you remember the evidence that we looked at during week 1 of the trial, there were pictures of the Jeep and the front was damaged. I'm assuming he wanted to know this because if it happened where the shooting took place, they could be able to find evidence of him hitting something. It was a good question by the detective. It gives him extra things to look at if they did go back and research the area, which I don't think they did, but I could be wrong on that.
Damn, man, this truck is crazy, bro. And that moon before all night, bro.
You know, after you pass, there's Chili's, then there's a park, Miramar Regional Park.
I think it's Chili's like ducked, right?
Huh?
It's like you can't really see Chili's, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like a little bit hidden, you know,
yes.
because there's like a little berm that kind of, there's a little shopping strip there. There's a whole bunch of little restaurants. And then there's the regional park. Then after the regional park is the
Target.
where the Target is at, and the new Pollo.
This is a presentation by Crime Circus on YouTube.
We're just trying to figure out, you know, for you to give us a little bit better pinpoint where you think it happened. Was it before the park or after the park? The regional park.
It was like
Bro, this cop is really struggling with location. He told him after Chick-fil-A, after Target, they went through the light and boom. I don't get why the detective is struggling so hard with that, but it really does make you question the competence of the investigation though.
Hey, how about we get in the car and you show us? You want to do that?
I guess, man. I guess, bro. Yeah, we can. And like, after that, like, I'm done. Like, this shit, like, it's like bring my anxiety and shit back up. Like,
He should have been done 20 minutes ago. But he said he was willing to take them to where it happened. But instead of that, they just keep on with the line of questioning.
Like these, like I can't, like they're really dead right now. Like, I just seen these men in the car, dead, bro.
Speaking of that, would it be appropriate to take the victim back to the crime scene after what had just happened there? If anybody knows how ethical this is, let me know. Also, hearing him say that, wow, they really dead like that, also makes me wonder what the implications are of an interrogation with somebody if they're in shock. Like, clearly either way, Bortlen did just witness 2 people die. I wonder if the defense for at least Bortlen could argue that he was in shock or something and make the testimony relatively useless if they needed to. I'm not sure of the implications of interrogating somebody if they're in shock. Anyway, let's keep moving.
You don't have a cell phone?
No, sir.
Do you know where they live? Your friends?
They stay with us.
They stay with who?
They stay at the same address.
They stay at this house?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How old are they?
One's 21, one's 20.
Who's 21?
Anthony.
Anthony is 21?
Yes.
And Chris is 20?
I think so. I don't know their sure age, but I know Anthony's 21, sir.
You can't give me any names that was you guys were beefing with, your other friends on social media? Anything recently came up?
No, sir.
But I'm sure they're gonna talk to you about it.
I mean, not really. We kind of, not really, cause like, not really.
What do you use for social media? What sites?
What do I use?
Yeah.
I just be on like Instagram. Really. That's the only thing I be on. They be on everything else. They be on everything.
What's your Instagram name?
YNW. Bam.
YNWM?
Huh? YNW Bam.
Band? B-A-N-D?
BAM. May I ask why y'all asking for my social media stuff?
It's gonna help us figure out what's, if there's...
Like the beef and stuff?
Yeah.
Y'all not gonna really see nothing on my page, though, cause like, my page is like, people really don't like.
Yeah, but then we'll get off your friend's page, we'll get your friends.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I understand that. I understand that, yes, sir.
What about Anthony's?
YNW Sack Chaser.
YNW?
Sack.
S-A-K?
Chaser.
Chaser?
Sack Chaser?
All together?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what about Juvie?
YNW Juvie.
What's YNW stand for?
Young Nigga World.
This is a presentation by Crime Circus on YouTube.
I can't believe my boys,
Chris and Anthony, are they both from Vero Beach too? Where are they from?
Anthony's from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah. And goddamn, Juvie is from Vero.
From Vero.
And something.
You don't have the parents, like Chris's mom's name or Anthony's mom's name or anything like that?
Anthony's mom's name is Jana, I think.
Jana?
Yeah.
Jada? J-A-D-A or?
Jana.
Thomas?
I don't really know his mom's name.
What about Anthony?
I just just told you what his mom's name was.
Oh, Jaina is Anthony's?
Yeah.
What about Chris's?
I don't know. I just told you that too.
Do they live here or in Vero?
Told you that too, that little girl.
Okay. The mom?
Even Bortlen is starting to notice the detective's lack of interest in the actual details of his statements. Then again, he could just be re-asking those questions to see if the details stay consistent.
Who lives with you at 18521 Southwest 44th Street?
Them two. Jamel. And his brother.
Jamel's brother?
Nah, and goddamn, my cousin, Jacoby and Adrian.
What's Jamel's last name?
Demons.
What is it?
Demons. Demons.
This is a presentation by Crime Circus on YouTube.
And they haven't been having enough problems with anyone lately?
Who?
Your roommates.
Nah. Not really. That's what I'm saying, like everybody, and then people been saying like stuff is squashed and stuff like that, and
They said stuff was squashed?
people have said stuff was squashed.
Well, who was it squashed with?
Oh, people that don't even like. I know they ain't.
We just, enlighten us. Fill us in. Helps us to know a little better. Who were you beefing with that it got squashed? Who was that?
Okay. Like an old homeboy, but I mean he.
What's old homeboy's name?
Like his name is Bentley.
What is it?
Bentley.
Bentley?
Yeah.
That's his real name. That's just what you call him.
That's his real name.
And where's he from?
He from Real Beach.
Have you seen him down here recently?
No, sir. Like, honestly, sir, I don't even. We did get jumped in Walmart.
When?
A couple months back, sir. But I don't know who the kick guys were.
Which Walmart?
The one right here in Miramar Pines.
The Walmart close to your house?
Like, yeah. Right, yeah.
So that would be the one in Pembroke Pines?
Yeah.
Did you guys report it?
Nah. Go in. Nah.
Who jumped you? Was it inside the Walmart or out in the parking
Yeah, it
lot?
was inside the Walmart.
Who was it?
I don't know, they was jits. I don't know their names or nothing like.
So this was the first time I heard about a fight in Walmart during this entire thing. I would assume even if Melly and them didn't call the police, that Walmart would have. So there should be at least an incident report of some kind on this happening. It could be a solid lead that I've literally heard nothing about. I mean, if someone is willing to jump you in Walmart in front of everybody on camera, it wouldn't be a long shot to say that same person could also become violent, I don't know, on the road. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just saying I never heard anybody say they looked into that specific incident, but clearly Bortlen thought it was significant.
You're talking about the Walmart on 184th
Yeah, they said they
and
called-
Pines Boulevard?
Yeah, they said they called the police and stuff though. And it was all crazy.
Did you remember talking to the police that day or no?
Nah, we didn't talk to the police. We just left.
You just left. What the beef was inside the store?
This is a presentation by Crime Circus on YouTube.
I guess, man. We fought inside the stuff.
When you say fought, just fist or anything else?
Fist.
Any weapons shown that day?
Yeah, it was fist.
Was it safe to say you beat them?
It wasn't really nothing. We got a few licks and like they stole, like they picked my homeboy's chain popped And they picked it up and they started like flexing on me on Instagram and stuff like that.
So after the fight, they
So this was on Instagram.
Yeah, they posted it on Instagram, but I think they deleted it because
who's they?
I think the people that took it, I think they deleted the video, deleted their Instagram, all that. Like, it's crazy.
Remember the names? Well, the
Nah,
names.
that's what I'm saying. I didn't know who they was. Period. I'm not from down. They was from down.
But you know who it was, but you knew it was on social media posting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I seen the post, but like, of course, anybody can go on Instagram and, you know what I'm saying, simply just go on Pembroke Pines and people from here gonna pop up, you know what I'm saying? Or it's like my homeboy, he's like big, you know what I'm saying? He's big, you know what I'm saying?
Who's your homeboy?
He's a recording officer. His name is Jamel Dimmons.
The guy you living with, Jamel?
Yeah, but
he's known.
yeah. Look, that's what I'm saying. We didn't know him. Like, it just came up out of nowhere. So like, what I'm saying is like we didn't like know who they was. Like, it was like I know her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, almost like, you know how you just go to the store for something and like, all right, say you go in the store and you just feel like something finna happen. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And like your instinct tell you, and like you just, you know what I'm saying? That's what happened. Like we just called them when they bent the corner, and it just happened like that. Like, I don't know. And they ran out the store after when they got.
You have any affiliation with any of the gangs?
No, sir.
Nothing at all?
No, sir.
How about your friends?
Nah. None of us affiliated with the gang. We just recording artists.
Now remember, the prosecution was trying to prove that Melly was affiliated with a gang. And to be honest, now it all makes sense to me. Bortlen's testimony on this tape isn't really being offered because he's telling people the truth. In fact, I think it's exactly the opposite of that. I think their goal is to try to prove that Bortlen was lying in this testimony. If they can prove that he lied during this interrogation, they can say that his story about the drive-by is incredible, right? You see what I'm getting at? The prosecution didn't admit it into evidence because it was the truth, but instead to show that his testimony was fabricated. So I've been trying to figure out why they seem hell-bent on proving that Bortlen is guilty in the Melly trial, and for whatever reason, it just all clicked for me when I heard that detective ask this question. Anyway.
Let me ask you,
Y'all want
did
these?
you,
Y'all want these?
That's the keys to your car?
Yeah.
Yeah, just put them over here. Have you fired a gun today?
No.
You know they're gonna be able to tell, right?
Yeah, but I ain't fired no gun.
Okay.
But how I'm firing?
I'm asking you. I'm not accusing you of anything.
Right.
I'm just asking you because if somebody was shooting at you, you know, and you shot back, that's self-defense. So there's nothing wrong with that. Okay.
The detective did a good job trying to put a gun inside of Bortlen's hand right here.
Actually, the law allows you to do that. But I just want you to be straight up with me, okay? Because if we test your hands and stuff, it's going to tell us if you shot a gun today.
No, I didn't shoot any gun today. I didn't shoot no gun today, sir. I was driving. I didn't shoot no gun.
This is a presentation by Crime Circus and Leaf.
Are there going to be any guns in the car?
No.
Were you guys just smoking out when you guys were in the car driving?
No, they we was like, when I got on close to the exit though, they was like damn near asleep. You know what I'm saying?
Well, because the car reeks, you know,
of weed.
weed.
Cause
So
we've been smoking it anyways, but no.
okay, I just want to know, you know.
I know. I'm tell you straight. Like I'm tell you, cause I don't have nothing to lie about. You feel me?
Right.
So like,
You guys doing any dope deal gone bad, and that's why this happened?
No.
What kind of loaded question is that? Bruh, the detective tweaking with that.
And you guys work. How do you guys support yourself?
I told you, my homeboy is a signed recording artist.
Jamel?
Yes.
That's how you're paying for the rent for the house and utilities and everything?
Yes, sir.
Who's he signed with?
He signed on 300. Hold up.
Hold up, he says. I think this might be where it clicks for the detective that they were popping in a rap game, and it could also be the moment that the detective develops tunnel vision.
With 300?
This is a presentation by Crime Circus on YouTube.
I'm assuming that's a rental car?
Yeah.
Who's the car rented under?
Well, our manager.
What's that?
Our manager.
And which one's your manager? What's his name?
I don't know. It's like Frank is something.
He's your manager? You don't?
I'm calling him by his nickname, but I need to know his real name like that. And I just met him like this year. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna like just know his name. But his name is Track.
Is what?
It's Track.
Trek?
Yeah.
Trek?
Yeah.
Is there anything else you can provide us that's going to help us for your friend's sake? This is the point. You know, anything you're involved in, anything illegal, you tell us, it's fine. It's a wash at this point. But we need to know the full story for Anthony and Chris's sake.
Yeah, we don't care, man.
FYI, if a cop ever tells you, hey, now is the time to admit to all of your crimes, it's all good now because we're here. Don't worry, bro, you got to ignore what the hell he talking about and get a damn lawyer.
As far as that, all we care about is your friends, who shot your friends, right? We're homicide detectives, so I don't care if you were doing a drug deal. I don't care if you had a beef with somebody. I'm just telling you.
I know.
You know, I don't care any of that
I'm
shit.
not finna tell you. No.
All I care about is solving your friend's homicide.
No, it wasn't nothing like that, bro. I told y'all the story, and that's it, bro. I don't even want to talk about it no more. Like, cause I told y'all what. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Okay, just so you know, all right, because you're saying, well, I don't want to talk anymore. There's going to be a lot more questions. There's, you know, and we're not trying to piss you off. The thing is, we don't know your friends.
Yeah.
So the reason we have to ask all these questions, because the more we know about your friends, your lifestyle, your friend's lifestyle, your friends, his friends, and the circumstances surrounding today, the more, you know, the easier it's going to be for us to try and solve this. Okay, if we don't get any information, you know, it's let me throw this out to you. Okay.
Crime Circus on YouTube.
And just be straight out, man. Just be this is an honest answer, and I would respect you, okay, by just telling me the truth, even if it's something that I don't want to hear. But I respect the truth rather than BS, okay? And a simple question. If you knew who did this, okay? You may or may not know. If you knew who did this, would you tell me? It's either a yes or no question. Answer.
The silence is deafening right here, but his answer could be detrimental to how investigators viewed him moving forward.
Honestly.
Yeah, honestly. The truth. You wouldn't?
Cause I wouldn't want to be a part of that. I wouldn't want to be.
Okay. I respect that. I respect that.
Like I don't like. It's a lot that come with that stuff, bro. Like I could get killed.
Because you rather just handle it within you guys? Okay.
Wow. Did y'all hear what Bortlen just said? Let's run that back one time.
You wouldn't?
Cause I wouldn't want to be a part of that. I wouldn't want to be.
Okay. I respect that. I respect that.
Like I don't like. It's a lot that come with that stuff, bro. Like I could get killed.
He don't want to help because he could be killed for it. See, this is when the detective should have explained this man's options if he decided to cooperate, what protections could be afforded to him, but the detective completely ignores it and pushes through with this line of questioning. But there was a real missed opportunity right here, I feel like.
This shit fucked me up right now. I don't know how to think right now. I don't know how to feel right now. Like, I'm so fucked up right now. Like, I don't know. Officer, detectives, I'm sorry for my language, you know what I'm saying?
No, sorry, you're not gonna
I ain't
offend
some dying here. Like, this shit make me emotional, bro. Like, I ain't been asleep since yesterday, bro. You know what I'm saying? This shit just really fucked me up, sir. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all gotta take my shoes, and I just got them bitches back from somebody that goddamn took them from me. You know what I'm saying?
Someone took your shoes?
Yeah, and I had to get them back, and I had to clean them up.
Who took your shoes?
My homeboy had them took them, and I had to go get them, and he had them fucked them up, man. I just cleaned them yesterday.
He stole from you?
He like kind of like switched them out, like for his shoes, like and his shoes weren't nothing compared to those.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He lives with you, or is it?
Nah, he just came down there just to, you know what I'm saying, just to, cause he makes music too.
Mm-hmm.
So he came down there just to visit for the weekend. You know what I'm saying?
At your house or at the recording studio? Hey, where's the recording studio at?
I don't know the exact like location. You know what I'm saying? Cause it was my first time being there. You know what I'm saying? They brought me there.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
Give me some landmarks.
I know it was in the Dale. Like that's probably like the only like.
In the where?
In Fort Lauderdale.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the only like.
You know what exit off of 95? Do you get off 95? Is it on East?
Yeah, it's off of 95, but I think it's like. Is that Oakland or something like that?
Oakland Park?
Yeah, I think it's something like that. I don't know.
This is a presentation by Crime Circus on YouTube.
I had to use their phone for GPS. Detective.
Yeah.
How long was I talking to you, man? I need to sleep.
Well, we're trying to help, you know,
I know, bro.
your friends.
I know.
What happened?
I know.
So, you know, I mean, if it was my friends, I'd.
It's just like I can't like you know like you if you was there and you was in
No, I understand it. You know, getting shot at ain't. I'm sure it's not a fun thing. I've been shot at too, so I definitely know. But I definitely would want, you know, to find out or help the police as much as possible. You know, because listen, the bottom line is, man. You know, I know you're mad and you want revenge and all that kind of stuff, but the reality is, what's it going to bring to you? A momentary satisfaction? I'm just saying, what would that bring to you? A little bit of satisfaction?
What an assumption to make. This man wants to go commit murder? In fact, I find the detective to be making a lot of assumptions during this interrogation. He assumed that he called his best friend by another name other than his birth name. He assumed they were smoking weed in the car. He assumed they might have been in a drug deal before this all went down. And now he assumes that Bortlen is out to get retribution when he gets out the hospital. He has a lot of predetermined assumptions about YNW, it seems.
But then you get caught and then you end up, you know, in jail. Maybe you kill them, their suffering or whatever is done and over. They don't get justice through the law, but then you end up in jail. You know, so who won? You know, is the truth, you know? They win, because
You know, because now instead of killing 2 people, they essentially kill a third, because once you go to jail for life for killing somebody, then your life is essentially over too. So, you know, you gave him the satisfaction of taking out the entire car.
I'm not thinking
You know.
about retaliation, man. I'm trying to make sure my mom and my sister, man. That's what I'm worried about right now, man. I ain't even trying to retaliate, man. That's a hurt. This is a hurtful feeling. You know what I'm saying? That's a hurtful feeling. And lose 2 people you grew up with. You know what I'm saying? That shit hurt.
How long have you known?
Years, man. Years.
Anthony and Chris, like how many years?
Years, man. Like 5 plus.
5 years?
Yes, sir.
This is a presentation by Crime Circus on YouTube.
How did you guys meet? Was it school? Was it, or just through music biz?
I don't know, man. It was a whole, I don't know. It was a whole bunch of stuff.
Huh?
It was a whole bunch of different things, like.
They said he took pictures of it already.
Hey, yeah.
Hold on a minute.
So that was the whole interrogation. Overall, I think the detective did an okay job aside from the assumptions and not being able to understand where the shooting actually happened according to what Bortlen was saying. But remember that Bortlen's testimony isn't really being offered to people because it's the truth. It's being offered for the opposite of that reason. So anything that he said in there that can be proven as a lie will work against him and Melly in the trial. It's another good example of why having an attorney is not only a right, but a necessity during an interrogation. Shout out again to Crime Circus for the interrogation footage. Y'all be sure to go subscribe to his channel if you enjoy interrogations, because Crime Circus basically owns the whole niche at this point. Anyways, the trial is still going on, and today we're supposed to see if the mistrial goes through or not, and I'll be covering that tomorrow, so y'all be sure to stay locked in. Anyways, that's it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, tap the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. As always, it's been fun rocking with y'all, man. I'm out.